Hi, everyone. Dr. Justin Golston here, and we're back. And to continue on with the Web3 use cases, we're going to start off with energy in this video, and you're going to see the Internet of Things enter into the energy space, so that the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence will be able to enter into the energy space to create a more sustainable world, because we can have the Internet of Things to automate processes and reduce energy waste and reduce energy costs for large organizations, so for commercial properties as well as for residential properties. You're going to begin to see IoT devices integrated with solar energy, so that we can track and trace that, and then also within artificial intelligence to use to provide a forecast of usage. In some parts of the world, you've seen brownouts where the governments have purposely cut the power, to save on energy costs. So we can leverage IoT and artificial intelligence to essentially mitigate that risk, so we can be more proactive in making adjustments. Within gaming, so we've seen a big emergence. So in the last class, in the introductory Web3 class, we talk a lot about play and earn gaming, and within play and earn gaming, we're starting to see cryptocurrencies. We're starting to see a lot of games being created on blockchain. So gaming is going to have a large presence within the Web3 world. There's going to be a number of opportunities for individuals in the gaming space. With the Web2 games, with the two, like Minecraft, like Roblox, like games that were put out by Blizzard, you're starting to see those same players starting to get into the Web3 space. So Blizzard has made significant investments in some of these blockchain games, and as well as artificial intelligence, you're going to see a number of individuals looking to integrate artificial intelligence to create what we refer to as multiplayer characters within blockchain. Okay. I got 10% left in my thing. So within flight tracking is going airlines have been using the Internet of Things for years. They're going to also begin to integrate artificial intelligence, and then all of those flight tracking, all of that information, all of that history can be written to the blockchain, especially in the supply chain industry, because a number of goods are sent via air. All of that information, all of that documentation for air cargo can be written to the blockchain. For certificates, we talked about certificates within the school use case, and for certificates, they can be written to the blockchain in the form of non-fungible tokens, in the form of NFTs. So you're going to start to see a lot of certificates, so that employers, so that administrators can go on the blockchain and actually verify that someone received that certificate or went to that specific university. There's been a number of stories on LinkedIn discussing that people have fraudulently said they went to a certain university when they really didn't. There's a lot of people who receive fake, who issue fake certifications. So blockchain is going to mitigate that risk, and that's one thing some companies are already looking to do. E-voting, going back to the government use case in the previous video. E-voting is one thing that is having a lot of research within the Web3 space. We mentioned quadratic voting in that government week, or in that government video. So e-voting is one thing that a lot of people are looking to blockchain to provide some additional visibility for voting purposes. We're also seeing that within decentralized autonomous organizations with DAOs, and also with governance tokens, where you have to hold a particular token to vote. So that's where e-voting is going to come in within the Web3 space. And if you hold a token, then you actually have a voice within these DAOs, as well as within these blockchain protocols. Car sharing, we're seeing that now with the Internet of Things, with organizations such as Lyft and Uber. They're dependent upon the Internet of Things to provide visibility in terms of car sharing. There have been talks that there's going to be more and more organizations leveraging blockchain for this car sharing industry. In terms of drone farming, that's where artificial intelligence is going to come in. Drones themselves can be referred to as the Internet of Things, and you're currently seeing a lot of countries in Africa using drones to aid in farming. So that is one use case that we're already seeing now within the Web3 space of leveraging drones to automate processes that were once done by individuals. Privacy. Blockchain is built on privacy. You have privacy tokens. You have some tokens that provide privacy that have been recently banned. Tornado Cash provided a level of privacy that the U.S. government actually banned, and Coinbase actually issued a lawsuit to the Federal Reserve in the United States, because the U.S. actually banned Tornado Cash, and their argument is that Tornado Cash was not created for nefarious acts. It was created for the rights of Americans, right? There's not my thoughts. This is just what the lawsuit stated. So privacy. Blockchain is the true tool to privacy, to anonymity, or to be for individuals to be anonymous if they have a choice to be anonymous if they want to be. So blockchain is so privacy is the foundation of blockchain. In terms of financing, financing within, whether it is cars, whether it is homes, decentralized finance is going to have a big impact on financing in the near future. I have peers that I'm actually in a DAO with, where they were able to collateralize their crypto to buy their first home, straight cash. So they were able to collateralize their crypto so that they're actually borrowing from themselves. They're not going through a bank. They were able to collateralize their crypto, transfer it to cash, and pay off the house in full. Okay. And there's some advanced approaches that we can take in terms of financing, where yes, you can actually borrow against a stable coin. So we could say that if there's some protocols, in order to increase the total value locked, which in turn is going to increase the liquidity within that protocol, you can actually borrow 3%, but they will actually give you 5% in stable coin because you're locking up that particular token. So I'll lock up my token I lock up a million, hypothetically, I lock up 1 million stable coin, right? And because I lock up 1 million stable coin, they're giving me 5% rewards, right? So then I can borrow 800,000 stable coin, but I only have to pay back 3%, right? So my loan's only 3%, but I'm actually getting 5%, right? So essentially, I have 2% each year that's paying off that loan. So the loan is paying itself off 2% every single year, compounded, right? Now that loan may not be paid off in your lifetime, but that loan may get paid off in your children's lifetime. So that's one thing that people are looking at. This is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what the use cases are and what people are actually doing. So you can leverage decentralized finance to provide your own financing. And then finally, going back to the video that we did last week, like the last video with tracing, that's the tracking and tracing of goods, whether it be goods, whether it be people. The tracking and tracing of blockchain and the Internet of Things are going to provide transparency to the tracking of individuals as well as the tracking of goods through supply chains. We have one more use case to go. Until next time.